Just before I do play the interviews, I just want to say that throughout the whole filming of this video, unfortunately I was interrupted by a very impolite man who was obviously very desperate to get on the camera. Very strange guy, not too sure what he was doing, but he was very rude to not only me, to my dad and to the players as well. So again, I just want to apologise for that. Anyway, I do hope you enjoy the interviews. Let's get straight to it. Right then, Valiants, what a game. I am joined with a Cheltenham fan, so I don't want to sound too biased. Matt MS on YouTube, go give him a quick watch, go give him a subscribe as well. He, the hard work that he puts in, he really does, deserve it. But Matt, just talk through, from your perspective, sort of how the game unfolded, and are you happy with the result?
Yeah, I absolutely take the result all day, every day. I thought first half I don't think either team was fully at the races. I thought it was a really slow, sluggish half, despite the fact that there was chances at both ends. I thought, there was chance for both teams to score, but it still felt slow, still felt sluggish. And second half, it just really all kicked into gear, and it was a very messy second half, wasn't it? I mean, your goal was absolutely unbelievable, but our goal was the definition of a mess. But scoring early on in the half, I just said to you off camera, I was ready for us to concede an equaliser at any point in that half, and it got to just over the added time, and I thought, we've done this here, and then honestly, annoying.
I think sort of that's the same we were looking at. Obviously on the flip side though, when we had that corner and obviously the goalkeeper was what we're thinking, we've pulled the rabbit out of the hat once against Accrington, we've got the chance to do it again, and we're sort of used to it a bit this season, almost pulling out the hat, and we didn't, and then we did. So just talk through, how close you were, but how agonising it is to, you should have got 3 points, let's be honest.
Wow, across 90 minutes I don't think we should have, but yeah, in the circumstances with the added time and whatever, I think, you look at, the ball's coming down from the clearance to your defence about 20 yards inside your own half, and it's about 45 seconds over, and you're thinking, why is the ref not blowing his whistle? But take nothing away from the finish, it was absolutely incredible, and like you say, you've pulled the rabbit out of the hat once again, and that's why you are where you are in the league, mate. You ain't no mugs. The football might not be the prettiest at the moment, but you're there for a reason, and it's for reasons like that. Great finishes, and you get it done one way or another.
And just talk through a bit about your season. How you're a very, very tough side to break down into. Of course, you've got the narrow pitch, which massively plays into your advantage. But just talk through how your season's going so far.
Well, we didn't have the best of starts again, as we never do. But yeah, it's gradually progressed over time, and other than the MK Dons loss, where we lost in the last minute, lost 3-2, I think must be excluding the FA Cup.
In Coronation Street.
Must be, eh?
Used to be in Coronation Street. I'm sure he did.
I think I'd know, mate.
Yeah, really. He's the Ginger Whinger, isn't he, from Coronation Street?
Hey, I'm the Ginger Whinger.
He is, seriously.
I don't know what to say.
This wasn't planned.
No, but you've got to keep it real.
Make sure this goes on TikTok. Get this on TikTok. Yeah.
Welcome to Cheltenham, I guess.
Mate, don't.
He said he was a Bradford fan.
Well, yeah. How our season's been. Yeah, we've. If we're including the FA Cup, we've lost only about 2 in our last 10 or 11 now, and you're thinking after the start we had, if we'd have won tonight, we'd have been 4 points off playoffs, and you're thinking, hold on a minute, from only looking downwards, we're at a point now where we can look upwards, and obviously that goal was a bit of a kick in the teeth. But listen, the season's getting better and the football's getting better, and you've got to give credit to the manager, you've got to give credit to the group of players, which it's an inexperienced unit, but they've got there, and hopefully it carries on.
Mate, I'm not going to lie, that's proper throwing me off my stride. But so we'll wrap it up there, because I've completely forgot what's going on.
I'm amazed that I even remember what I was talking about, to be honest.
Matt, thank you so much for your time, mate. Thank you. Right, I'm outside the Cheltenham Stadium. I'm joined with Kyle John. First of all, Kyle, I just want to say it's great to see you back. Just talk through how good it was to get back out on the pitch again.
Obviously, it's what you aim for, and getting back out with the lads. It's tough being injured, but I'm made up to be back out there. Nothing quite matches being in the stadium with the fans and stuff, so I'm made up.
And you mentioned how tough it is for an injury, but I don't think fans, quite understand just how tough it can be mentally for a player to be out. You're out for quite a prolonged period, so just talk through how you mentally deal with that.
Obviously, at first I was playing really well, so it was tough mentally. And then when I found out it was going to be as long as it was, that was even tougher. But kind of just motivated me to be as fit as possible and just be ready as soon as I come back to go back to full match fitness, really. So.
You know, you played well out there, and you know it showed that you've done sort of your rehab very well and you've worked hard. But just talk through, you know, sort of how hard you've worked and you know how nice it feels to get back out on the pitch and put a good performance in.
Yeah, so obviously we were doing multiple like CV sessions a day, so it was grueling, but it's worth it. I felt good out there, felt fit. And it's nice to get a decent performance. I thought I'd done okay, but obviously we should have got 3 points really. It's 2 points lost. You're
always going to be ultra critical on, you know, your own performance and the team's performance, but sometimes you've got to look at it as a positive. You know, when today for me is a game where you look at it as a positive. We've sort of smashed and grabbed a point out of absolutely nowhere. So just talk through sort of what the feeling is inside the dressing room.
It was mixed emotions. Obviously, you made up to not lose, but you gutted with the performance and losing them 2 points. So it's mixed emotions.
Just relief mainly.
Yeah, mainly relief. Yeah.
Kyle, top man, mate. Great to see you back. Thank you for your time. Okay, I'm joined with Ryan Crosdale. Ryan, just talk through that game from a player's perspective, because from my point of view, it was a very sluggy, you know, a very slow tempo game that sort of picked up in the last 10 minutes for Vale especially. Just talk through it from your perspective.
Yeah, no, I think it's always a tough place to go. I think we were sloppy in possession at times. We could be better on the ball. I think if we connected like 3 or 4 passes, we probably would have got a few more chances. But you know, fair play to Rowe, come off from the bench and scored a worldie.
How was he feeling after? He must be buzzing.
Yeah, he's buzzing to fair. Obviously, a bit of a good reaction from him. Obviously, not starting the game to come on and do that is unbelievable.
And just talk through your performance, particularly. You know, in my opinion, I thought you were man of the match. And obviously, you're not going to say that you're yourself man of the match, but just talk through, you know, how happy you are with your performance.
Yeah, no, I am happy. I think I can always be better on the ball. I'm probably my first critique. I think Cole, the number 10, who was decent on the ball, let me get away with me for a few times. I probably could have done better with that. But apart from that, no, I'm proud. And
Ryan, just talk through the travelling support. How much does it mean to the lads? And you know, cold Tuesday night, 2.5 hours down the road, just under 500 travelling supporters for a club like Vale. It's not bad going.
No, it's brilliant. I think fair play to them doing that at the end. You know, to give Ronan the goal for them is brilliant. They stuck us through the game. I think at times, obviously, we weren't good enough. But yeah, so it was good. What's up? What?
Mate, can you
go away, please?
Mate, can you just...
You robbed it in the last minute.
Right, okay, it's nothing to do with you, pal. Nothing to do with you.
Mate, you've interrupted my interviews 3 times now. Can you please just step away?
Young lad trying to do an interview. Can you move away?
No, mate, can you please just go away? Listen, mate.
Right.
Please, I'll talk to you after the interview.
We'll do it
stole the point.
Maybe he's a Bradley fan.
Maybe, yeah.
Right, okay, anyway, just ignore him. And Ryan, And Ryan, you are today's man of the match, so no worries. So for the vlog now, just talk us through. What's your target for today?
Target. I'm going to go 167.
Very specific, 167 likes.
Yeah.
Make sure to smash that like button, Ryan.
Yes,
it was interrupted, but top man, thank you so much for your time.
You've done well there, considering this person. Yeah.
Right, I'm here. I'm joined with Tom Sang. Tom, you know, just talk through the performance from yourself and the team, because obviously from our point of view it was a very sluggy. Not from you, I thought you played very well, by the way, but it was, as a team, it was very sluggy, very slow, and we've managed to rescue a point as looking at it as a positive. And it's a tough place to go, Cheltenham. Don't get me wrong, tight pitch, but it wasn't our best performance overall, was it?
Yeah, 100%. It's always a hard place to come and try and play your football, get the ball down on the floor and be composed, but I think we need to challenge ourselves to try and have that bit of calm about us. And once we go into Jaden a few times, hope we need to try and pin them back and then start playing. But I don't think that happened today, and it was tough to find the ball, especially in midfield. I think that the plan was to get Ronan behind, but I think we sort of played for the 4 at the back, but we've seen a 3. And it was just tough to really find the position on the ball. But I think these games at Cheltenham, you've got to grind them out, and you've got to go to the end, because them as a team, they want to come and bully you.
Yeah.
So we've got to just try and counteract that. And obviously we got a point. Should have been 3 if we were on our best performance, but
I mean, in League Two, these like you say, they're games that we have to grind out. Harrogate, Morecambe, Accrington. Obviously today, Cheltenham, they're games that are tight. They're going to be low down the league, so they're going to compact and put 11 men behind the ball at all times. And the games that we found a result and we found a way to win, it's not pretty, but sorry, not to win necessarily with Accrington in today, but managed to get a result where we necessarily didn't deserve it. That just sort of shows what a team we are in terms of our character.
100%. I think our league position will cause teams to do that, bank in, try and make the game really ugly and horrible for us playing. But I think a really good team can nick a point, like we've done. We've made changes. We've got a really good squad. We've position will cause teams to have a look at us and think we're a big threat. So especially when we go away, they'll try and bank in, make the game ugly, and make us work for everything we've got. So I think to have a squad like we've got, we can change formation, change personnel, and like today, really change the game. I thought the lads were really good who came on, and obviously Ronan got us goal, so it was good for us.
And how is Ronan feeling? Obviously I'm going to try and speak to him after, but how is he feeling? He must be buzzing.
Yeah, I feel unbelievable, but he's got it in his locker. He can do that for us, and I think obviously the lads who helped, there was a lot of play that led up to that goal, and I think a lot of pressure as well from the other lads, which allowed them to eventually get in that position and score the goal. But obviously you've seen the scenes for the celebration. It was really good. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm going to let you go, mate. Top man. Thank you for your time. Right, after all that, we're joined with the main man.
Let me put some pressure on you here.
Go on then, get in. Go on.
I'm just going to put pressure on you. Go on.
Alright then, so we've got our critique here, the Simon Cowell of interviews. So Ronan, just talk us through sort of, you're on the bench and you've come on, you've responded to whatever the gaffer said to drop you, and you've hit a screamer to win us the equalising the last kick of the game. Just talk us through how you're feeling.
Disappointed really. I thought we should have won the game with the players that we've got, the calibre of players, but you can't underestimate the other opposition. But no, obviously it's obviously nice to get on the score sheet, and yeah, it's a valuable point in the end, I think.
I know you're disappointed in sort of the team result as much as everyone is, but you've got to be somewhat happy with the way you hit that ball and the way you've earned us a point.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, I'd like to score more goals, but yeah, I'm just thankful that I scored tonight for the lads to gain us a point.
I see them, they're doing it my whole career, man. You know what I mean? They're doing it properly my whole career. Bro, tell me I'll go for that.
See you later. And what's the mood like in the dressing room? Obviously, you're being professional as possible, and I understand that. But surely, is it more relief than anything?
Yeah, of course. Like we're always going to be disappointed in ourselves for not coming away with 3 points. But no, as long as our unbeaten run stays the same and we take a point, at least we can move on to Saturday and pit things right.
I listed this off to Sang. You've got Morecambe. Today, Cheltenham, Accrington. There was one more I said, but I can't think off the top of my head. Where we've sort of Accrington. Did I say Accrington? Yeah. I can't remember. Anyway, where we've sort of rescued a point or grinded out a win. Harrogate was the other one. Yeah. Where it hasn't been pretty, but we've got the job done. And again, today was another one of them. Is that a different side to our game that we necessarily don't see at Vale Park?
Yeah, of course. I think you can't come to places and expect to win every single game. But as long as we show 110%, show fight, show determination, and I think we'll be within our rights to go up.
A big game on Saturday against Walsall. Just talk through how you're feeling and the whole group are feeling towards that.
Yeah, obviously we want to pit things right. We want to show our fans, put on a good display at home like we always do. So yeah, we're really looking forward to it. We dust ourselves down now and we get ourselves back into training on Thursday, Friday, and hopefully pit things right and give our fans something to cheer about.
Ronan, top man, mate. Thank you for your time. Thank you.